Welcome everybody to episode 397 of series 1 of House Flipper. This is our first day heading into the second new house that came through in the winter update of 2022 for Luxury Flipper. We have one new house. It is over here. Alrighty, just make sure my volume is up so you guys can hear these ladies speaking. Okay, Gangsta's Paradise, Lost. As a prosecutor, Aminah had a very clear goal for quite some time. She wanted to gather evidence against a gangster who got under her skin a while back by buying a plot of land she had an eye on. Years have passed, and now she got her second chance to become the owner of the estate. She took it without hesitation. However, the house that was built here, meanwhile, isn't exactly to her liking. Well, let's see what Aminah would like to have happen to her house. Accept the job.
This place means a lot to me. Don't get me wrong, it is not my style. It's just the last unfinished business I have with the previous owner. You see, I wanted to buy this lot about 20 years ago. I even made the advance payment. Then this infamous gangster shows up and blackmails me to give it up. Can you imagine? Eventually, with joint efforts of the Bureau and the police, we gathered enough evidence to press charges. And then he fled. Only recently I'd finally been informed of his arrest. The individual I told you about had tons of money, but sadly couldn't buy any sense of style with it. Even so, I don't want to tear the house down. I believe we can renovate it and make it actually classy. With everything else, follow the instructions my advisor sent you.
Gangsta's Paradise, Lost. Let's see if we can help Aminah. Well, we don't need to do anything in the garden. Oh, yes, we do. We need to remove the trash. I was going to say we don't need to mow today, which is a miracle. Let's see if we can find it. Now, it could be too that this is another one of those houses where we have to clean up inside to make sure that none of the little trash trails are outside. But we'll just check and see if there's anything. Here we go. Specific like this. Just get that done. Alright, so that was all the trash we had, just from the smashed window. Looks like someone's done a little bit of breaking, a little bit of entering, a little bit of, I don't know, I'm not sure I want to look inside and see what's happened, but we will. This place is enormous. Well, let's go and see what awaits us behind these doors. And because I like my privacy, we'll close that. Alrighty. Change the stairs, change the windows, remove the trash, sell objects of or everything. Rightio. Let's go. Right. Oblong rug, classic flowers. You know what? Let's just go on a little sell spree. Oops. Couldn't buy a sense of style. That is harsh, I have to say. Very, very harsh. We won't change the stairs until we get an idea of what she actually would like in here. Oops. You know, if you don't break it before you sell it, it actually is worth something. See? Oh. Oh man, so many nooks and crannies. Gold forks? Really? Well, I mean, he might not have had a sense of style, but he did have a sense of ostentatiousness. Holy snap and dooley. Is that it? No, we're still going. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not selling that. I'm sorry, builder. I did not mean to horrify you then. What else we got to sell? Another Celestes. Oh, I missed that one completely. And another Demeter column. Well, two of them. That one and that one. Now, how can I miss an entire... Oh, very easily when they put, you know... Alrighty. Now, the windows should be a matter of being able to just change. How do I do this again? There. Alright, so this will give us an idea of the kinds of windows that she's after, which means we can match the stairs into the windows and get that particular part of the day done. Just get all of the windows changed. Alrighty. Paint with the colours pink, mist and light cream. Lay the floor tiles NYX snowy. Okay, and then we'll go for the rest. So if the windows are going to be dark, let's make the stairs a suitable matchy sort of dark thing. So we're going to give them... Alright, so we'll go with the dark. Let's go with Wenge. I haven't worked with Wenge for a while. Now, which is the base? Oh, that's the base. I don't want them the same colour. Alright, maybe not Wenge. There we go, we'll do that. Now I think this is referring to the carpet. Alright, the floors are going to be a white tile, aren't they? So we're going to match the white carpet to the white tile. We're going to leave the white metal. So we're going to leave... Let's make it a little bit icier, maybe? We could do this. The baluster. I know I was going to match it to the windows, wasn't I? Heh. Oops. We could just go with that contrast. So we've got this really dark, because I can't get the banners to quite match the thing. The thing, you know what I mean, the thing. Where's the balustrade? That's what happens if I make it blackwood. Okay, I found the thing I need to match it to. Let's try that. Alrighty, now snowy marble for the floor. I'm trying to get a feel for what goes where in here before I actually put down the thing. So what I wanted to do is kind of imagine those stairs as like the carpet as a way to lead up from the floor as a natural extension. So that's why they're that color. Wow, this is wow, really. Okay, let's broom this. Makes the dirt a bit easier to see. That was the only dirt I had. Alrighty. Now, we would do the painting, but what I want to do first is have a look at some of the areas. So I need to somehow have a division for the pink mist and the light cream. So I really hate it when they do this. Okay, this area is going to be pink mist. This area is going to be light cream. No, wait. Okay, no, this area is a different area entirely. Oh. And it wants both pink mist and light cream. You know what? We're going to pretend that this whole space is one space. This area is going to be light cream, and they can love it. I know, right? Or we can just treat this area as a pink mist area. To there. And then this area as a cream area. But I really don't like splitting. You guys know I hate splitting the colours like this. Drives me crackers. Crackers enough. Do not need the assist. I know, I don't think this counts at all, but I think it just looks better if it's the same colour as the area above it. So we're going to go this way. No, the music looks okay. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Let me just have a look. No, it looks fine. We are not making brick things. What are you doing, girl? There we go. Okay, I can maybe live with it. So I'm basically just treating this whole section like a divider between the rooms, like it's like a big pillar or a wall or something. Which it kind of is. A bucket too far away, do you mind? I know, I have this twitchy right trigger finger today. Because I'm tired. Because I did a 17-hour work day yesterday. Editing my book. So I added about 3,000 words of front and back matter. And then went through and because I'm going to have to format it today, part of that is a nuking process. And the nuking process just means I pick up the entire manuscript from Word and I dump it into a plain text document, which removes all of the underlying formatting. And then what I do is I start an entirely new Word document, so there's no underlying formatting hidden. And I basically copy and paste the entire manuscript from text into the yeah, that doesn't count as anything. So I basically copy and paste the entire manuscript from the text document into the new Word document, and that gets rid of any little formatting errors that might happen, that might actually have crept in during editing. And man, I know, I'm a writer, my words are stuck. Okay, it corrects any errors that might have crept in during the editing process. There we go. Can so too do the words. You know what? I think this place is going to look silly. Or maybe not. So that's today's plan. I need to format a 70,000 word book. Easy peasy. And then, and that's just my book. I actually have a part-time editing thing. Oh God, that's an abomination, isn't it? All right, but if the lady likes it, the lady likes it. it's not. Anything. So yeah. So basically, after I've formatted mine, because I've got to publish that this week, I'm going to go and do some editing for someone else, and got about 4 hours of that, because that's more on a timer than on a thing. That's something. It'll be another book I finish this week in the editing part of it. And then what else have I got? I also have to do about 4,000 words on. I know this is the start of my day. The start of my day, my head is like, I need to do this and I need to do this. And I tend to get these recordings done, and while I'm doing them, even if I'm not recording, if I'm just gaming, I'll do this. While I'm doing it, my head is sorting out what it needs to do next. So, anyway, enough waffle about what I'm doing in my writery life. Let's get back to what we're doing here. We're going to make this place pretty for this lady, and we're going to make it pretty according to her version of pretty, because we all have different versions of what we like. I should have gone with the big paint can. For me, this is too much pink. And I know for some people it is never going to be enough pink. So, man, I'm looking forward to when we start renovating our bought properties, and we're actually doing the different colors of the rainbow, because I think red and yellow and pink is a thing. So it's going to be a challenge, because I'm not used to working with pink. It's going to be a challenge to try and figure out how to do a pink house. See, I should definitely have gone with the big can, and we're going to have another room, so I might as well go for a large can. I just didn't think pink mist was this dark, but it is. It could just be in contrast to the cream. It looks a lot darker too. And one day I'm going to screw up my courage, and I'm going to get these 2 different paint colors, and I'm going to just candy stripe the entire place in frustration. I should have done it with that black and white room in the last house. I was thinking about it when I was doing the editing for the video, that I really should have done that. Pretty interesting. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I really dislike having to do split colours in a room. I do. Let's just toddle over this way. Did I have to sell the ceiling? I did have to sell the ceiling moulding. There you go. Now I gotta somehow paint this room with pink mist and light cream. Well, at least it's economical on the amount of paint you need, I guess. Let's go with, well, it's still pink misty. Okay, I'm going to put light cream across here. Actually, why don't we make these 3 walls light cream, and then we're just going to have this one wall here as a feature wall. I think that might work, maybe. Or I could just go nuts and candy stripe the whole place. Ha, one of the 2. So today we're going to try and get the ground floor done, but I'm not sure I'm going to get through it in the time. So we're going to just not rush it. We're going to take our time. We're going to savor the job as we go. Ah, wrong one. Alright, that is our pink mist feature wall. Let us go with the cream. I know, now there's a big part of me that just wants to paint all of this pink mist as well. All of it. You'll notice that when I'm doing these inside the window bits, it's not actually moving the meter on the on whether or not the wall is painted, and that is because this part apparently doesn't count. Now I don't know why that is, but I find that if you don't do them when you're selling a house, it affects your sell price mildly. Have also heard others verify that. So we've got all of this. Oh, I forgot to do that end wall. I did. Well, we're just going to get there slow but sure. There's a patch there I've got to touch up. Can you see? It's not done properly. It's going to drive us crazy because at the very end of this, we're going to be like, what haven't I painted? Which is where the perk that doesn't let you paint over what you've painted before comes in very handy, because you can work out which part of the wall you missed. Because that's the only part that the paintbrush will move on. Unless you're changing colour. Oops. Running out of cream paint. It's the window's fault. Oh no. Okay. So let's just grab ourselves a medium can. I don't know how much more of this paint we're going to require, so now, if your eyesight's not too good and you don't know what part of the wall you missed, this is where this perk comes in handy. So I'll just zippity down to perks. We'll zip over to painting. Oh, you won't waste paint on an already painted wall. Alright, so basically when you see that, it just means you're not going to paint over anything that's already painted in the colour that you're wielding. So if you're looking for a wall you haven't done, just run your brush, with that perk, run your brush across it. And if you've missed something, it'll do that, and it'll just fill in something that's not properly done. Let's just grab these paint cans in case we need them in the next room. We'll just throw them over there. It's a good way to save money. Alright, I can kind of live with that. Now we've got these two wings almost mirroring each other. It's not too bad. Okay, we have paint with the colours, pink mist and light cream. Uh-oh, I've missed a wall somewhere. And this is why we don't throw away our thing. Let's see where we've missed it. 96%. Because honestly, I don't know where I've missed it. I may have missed it in a corner. So that won't count anyway. Let's check over here. It's probably somewhere really obvious that I could just eyeball, but I'll use this technique just for the minute. So it looks like all of my cream areas are just fine. Let me just go grab some pink mist. Top that brush up with that. It may be that I've just missed something simple like an over the window section, or I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see where it is. An under the window section maybe. There. No, well I didn't do that properly. Possibly in behind these stairs. Let's just go upstairs for a minute. Yeah, this is my 96% right here. Now, when we go back downstairs, we're going to find that that section is now 100%. So basically, you've just got to be aware. Ooh, what are you doing, builder? She's going to hate that if you don't fix it. We just got to be aware that when you've got stairs, part of your room is going to be above them, and you need to make sure you catch that. So that'll be this section here. Rightio, all fixed. Let's put our paintbrush away and step away from the paint. Alright, so now we have to put an ME piano, bookcases, sofas. So we're going to kind of maybe do, Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this. We're going to do a nook, and we're going to have the piano as the main. Okay, the piano can't be a feature when it's that. We're going to do a... We've got white floors. Let's do a burned beach piano. Alright, I was going to make the piano the main feature, but that's not going to work. Lady, where do you expect me to put this? Right, I'm going to hide it under here. We can have a musician playing quietly away in secret. Pull it out of the wall. A Heckham narrow bookcase. How many of these? Now, we've got white flooring and silver markings on the stairs. So we're going to make it very silvery. Now, the ornament's currently cream. I'm going to make it a mix of this grey metal. What happens if I change that nose here? Yeah. Go with that grey metal and then this white filigree. It's going to be a pain in the neck to dust. Alright, how many of these do we want? 2. Well, I think we can put one on either side of the door. Instead of a plant. Seeing as she didn't like the Gangsta's version, we'll just change it up. Okay, a heckin' big coffee table. Okay, I've got to remember that room is not this room. I know, get there eventually. One big coffee table, again with the silver and the white. Usually once you get your colour scheme, it's a lot easier. Let's flip that. We're going to put that there. Actually, you know what? We may put it the other way yet. A rosé leather sofa by 2. That is definitely going to be white because she likes it. And the legs are going to be a grey wood. Pink. Of course they're pink. Why didn't I think of that? I should have done that with the Heckham as well. Actually, that reminds me, we are trying to blend it to the furniture, not to the walls. So let's try that trick again. But we're going to go with our... Well, we can go with white, but I was actually thinking the light metal to go with the bookcases. So I'm going to pop that here. She doesn't look like she wants any really light things. We're just... Any light, man, I'll get there eventually. We are going to flip that. She wants 2 of these sofas. I'm going to just move this so it's snug in the corner. And then we're going to move this so it's like kitty corner to it, if I can. Just need to get around that table. Alright, then we're going to grab this table, which is... Do that? No, that's ugly. Let's not do that. Alright, I like that one there. You know what? I think we're just going to bite the bullet. We're going to put this here. We're going to grab this table. We're going to flip it. We're going to put it here. So now we have this little nook. Alrighty. Let's grab the Lexington leather armchair. Going to just stick with our theme. That's going to be crowded, isn't it? Let's pop this over here just for the minute. How many of these do I need? Just the 1. Okay, maybe I do want that over where I had the other chairs. Otherwise, someone's going to be lonely. Okay, no, I don't. I'm just going to whack this in the middle of the room for a minute. Fenrir light poof. Let's have a look at that. Fenrir. I don't know what the wolf god would think about his name being used. But I'm thinking this is like the only little... Pop that there. You know what? I think we might put that there. Someone can... Or maybe someone just wants a quiet reading nook. Let's create one over here. somewhere private under the stairs where they can't be immediately seen by the door because we're not paranoid. A Fenrir light bookcase. Let's go with the white wood and the white. Wow, that is imposing, isn't it? This is definitely someone's reading nook. If I can fit the bookcase underneath. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, we get to have a few more of them. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them now. Alright, well, one of them is going here because that's like one of the few spaces that will take it. And even then it's going to overlap. And I guess our piano corner can have at least one. So they're like they're guarding the door. Now you want me to put this somewhere, man. I have ideas, but you're not going to like them. Let's grab this piano, flip it, pull it out of the wall. I'm going to put this here. Okay, I was thinking of putting a bookcase along that wall there, but that's not going to work. Fine. Let's try again. Alrighty. Nope. Alrighty, I'm going to put this. Oh, actually, there we go. That can go there. So it's providing a natural division to the room. Matter of fact, let's not put that there. Let's put it over here. No, because that's a pain in the neck. Flip it. Yeah. Alright, so now it's providing a natural division to the room. We're just going to line it up with that. We're going to freestand it here. So what you've got is like a natural little walkway into where these lounge chairs are. Okay, that I can live with. And it's kind of reflected in a lot of ways. I'm just going to center it on the windows here. Let's drop that there. Alrighty, next thing I have is cactus light short curtains. So I do have pastel rose, but I think I'm just going to go with the base of silver and the white, and we're going to just keep that all the way around. They want 8 of them. There are 4 windows here, so we'll 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to assemble these curtains en masse. It's 2. Alright, so we're going to have just basically this private little nook where it's contrasting between the really dark frames of the windows and the light colour of the curtains, in the same way that the stairs are contrasting between the dark set of the stairs and the white carpet on the stairs. That is going to be an absolute pain in the neck to clean, but she doesn't seem like a person who does a lot of outdoor activities that require the carpets to be perfectly white. So I'm guessing that she's probably going to be okay there. We need an elegant double light switch. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to have the white base, and then I think the secondary color is going to be, no, that's that. The ornament is silver. That's what I was looking for anyway. I could do black. Oh yeah, let's do that. So we've got this contrast. We need elegant double light switches by 3. So we want 1 near this door, so you can turn the light off on the way out. Ditto here, 2. And then I guess you'll probably want 1 over here, 3. Okay, rhododendron Simsy by 2. Not to be confused with little Simsy, who plays an entirely different game to me. We might just put these on this shelf, bracketing the door. Tradescantia spathacea. Let's have a look and see what that's like. Alright, we're going to keep the... going to make it a grey bottom and a white top, unless I have silver. No, we'll stick with the white top and the silver bottom. There we go. Going to keep the plant as it is. Oh, it's tiny. Alright, well, I'm going to put... freestanding green wall. No, sorry, we're looking for an aglaonema. Okay, what's this? Again, we're just going to stick with our main silver and white. I'm going to irritate all pianists everywhere. We're just going to put that up there. Actually, why don't we get a better idea? That would just be a distraction and a half. Let's go pop this over here. I wonder if I can fit it. Of course it's too tall. Oh, now I have a plant menace. Right. Menace tended. Okay, freestanding green wall module. 0.5 by 2.7 meters. Version A. So I'm guessing that's a narrow, yeah. Let's go with our white wood. I am going to put it, how many of these do we want? Yes, 2. What I was hoping. I'm going to put 1 there. And I don't think this is going to fit under the stairs. How irritating is that? We're going to use these to frame this chest of drawers once this chest of drawers is made. There we go. A Noctis ceiling lamp triple by 2 and a ceiling lamp single by 1 and 4 wall lamps. Radio. Oh, what am I supposed to do with these? That's what I'm supposed to do with them. Ceiling lamp triple by 2. Alrighty, I'm going to put one of those right there. And one of those right there. We are going to grab our single ceiling lamp. I forgot how I was going to do this. Yeah, that's how I was going to do this. Okay, I can't put one under there, so I guess I'm just going to smack it right in the middle here. Let's turn that on and see how it looks. They are, they're pretty bright, but they're not bright enough, so they definitely need those wall lamps. Let's get these underway. Again, we'll go with the silver and the white. 1. 2. Alright, I know. I think this is going to probably irritate that pianist to no end. Yeah. Probably need, let me just grab this one. So I don't think we need that there. So what we might do is we might make this like a little display corner. There we go. So now we've got light everywhere that we actually want it. I might just grab this and just bring it back. We're going to center it on this pillar. Yep, that's better. So you got this quieter corner and this louder corner here. Alrighty. And Arica. Again, we'll go with the silver pot. Ooh, these are quite big. Yes. Okay. I know I haven't irritated the pianist anywhere near enough. Nothing like having a plant brush the back of your shirt while you're playing. Let's not do that to them. Let's put that one there. And we're going to put this one here. When I can fit it in. There we go. A Belle Rose by 2 because they're pretty and small. I'm going to leave the plant as it is. The metal's going to be light. Radio. Yeah, I need to stand on something to put it up there. I'm just going to put this here. And I'm going to put this over here. Alrighty, and I found light coloured rectangle carpet. Well, of course, large. We're going to make this corner cozy. An Ollie wooden bar chair. Maybe this needs to go in front of the piano. No, this is definitely not a piano. No. Alright, I'm going to put this here until I have a better idea. Oh, maybe it goes here. Let me just put it over here for a minute. There's 2 of them. Well, that's a pain in the neck. Alright, they're just going there until I know what else is coming. A Simlicorn sculpture. In silver, of course. I'm going to put it on that when it's refurbished. So for the meantime, I'm just going to sit it over here. Thetis round carpet. That's going over in piano corner. Ooh, no, that's too pretty. Doesn't suit it. Let's go over to our reading nook. I don't like it, but okay, if this is what she wants, it's what she wants. We're going to make that a little bigger if we can. See, that's too big, yeah. Alrighty, we're stuck with this size. Actually, we could go, yeah. Alright, I get it. We're going to do that in the extra large. Extra large. It's under their stairs. Hopefully no one will see it. An arrangement of various books. How many of those? 12. Great. Alrighty, let's get with the bookery. Where am I going with this? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, and a set of various books for... Some bookshelves are just going to be fuller than others. Okay, so that is the living room complete, almost. So we didn't need to fix this at all. Oh no, we do need to renovate it. I don't even know why it's not marked for renovation, but let's go. Now I am thinking she's got this thing for white furniture, so I'm actually not going to renovate this to the original. Although having said that, she also seems to have a thing for dark wood, so she might like the contrast. So maybe if she's got a thing for renovating something rather than replacing it, it's quite possible she really does want the entire thing to be to be put back the way it was. So we're going to try and remember what colour we use for it. We'll use a dark thing and we'll match it into the windows. That's what we'll do. Alright. Oh, I see. Oh, we're going to go inside as well. Radio. 92%. And it looks like I need to get on top of these here. And inside there, yep. Okay, that's the top. Now, speaking of top, I'm almost willing to bet that there's a top in here I need to do. Yeah, there we go. And under there. Okay, cue to flip. Can I? Thank you. I'll do this bottom bit. There we go. That's all it was waiting for me to get to. Now, alright, so this is staining and varnishing. So it was timber, so we're probably going to do that rather than paint it. Ebony would give me a black. Okay, let's have a look at Bete. Okay, that's kind of light. Have a look at Iroko. Yeah, let's go with the Iroko. So while it's flipped, we'll just do what we can see. And we'll get all of this done. It's kind of pretty. So this wasn't marked as a task. So I don't know if we needed to do it. I'm just going to assume that if there's a piece of furniture that they want renovated, it should be on the task list. So we'll get that done. So we'll get all of this done. Make that all pretty. Alrighty, and I think what we need to do is we need to flip it just so we can get to the back. And there's a couple of legs up there that I need to get done. Oh, well there you go, all done. Okay, top panel. Might as well work top to bottom. Should probably done that the first time. Now this one, if I remember rightly, there were like these bits. Not just along the edges, but underneath that we needed to do. I'll do the edges first and we'll see what the game says about... Right, that's what it says. We're going to stick with the paddle because I think it's going to look weird if we do anything else. We don't want to weird this lady out. She's had a rough enough time being blackmailed by gangsters and so on. And if she... You know, if they're still around, that's it. She's probably being blackmailed for the rest of her life. So... There we go. Side panel... Let's get that done. Beautiful. Stick with the varnishing. I could probably try a lighter stain in here to give contrast. That'd be interesting. Yeah, too late now. Let's do this one. So, I mean, if you were to get kind of excitable, you could probably try doing something like this. And just having this lighter colour in the middle. Oops. Crumbs. I didn't want to do that. Can I do it again? No. Well, okay. Now I'm in trouble. Let's see if I can get to some of these other panels. I might also just do it this way. And yeah. So we're just going to leave that one panel imperfect because I can't redo it. And we're going to stop being silly and we're going to do this. I know, right? And as it is, it looks like it's doing a slightly lighter contrast anyway. I know, wax on, wax off, right? Once upon a time, I swear, we would have had to flip these over to do them, but okay. I'm actually also amazed that we don't really need to polish the brassware on it as well. Those bits that we take off. I think maybe they simplified it a little bit to enable happier gameplay. Okay, this one. Oh! Okay, well, I didn't realize I need to fix that, but sure. Well, we're here. I know, this renovator is so being fired, but you know, if she won't let me re-renovate that door, what can I do? Okay. Side panel top right and bottom right. Alright, so the top right we're going to use the normal colour that we're using. And the bottom right we're actually going to match to the other side. So that at least there isn't just one derpy panel. We can have a whole 2 derpy panels in here. I know, shush. Alrighty. So we're going to derp up this panel. There we go. Okay. So, exit the workshop. And the other thing is we've tucked it in this corner, so it should be just fine. But that leaves me with the dilemma of where I'm going to put. Okay, I'm going to grab this. We're not going to put it there. Okay, well, there's a surprise for me. I'm going to just stick it in the middle of this table then. I'm not sure at all what to do with this. So what I might do is I might give this piano player an audience. So we're going to just tuck this over here. And they can kind of perch on the bar stools. Maybe they'd like to face each other and chat while they're doing it, or possibly they want to just sit over here. I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to pop that there. I know, because I would be very unhappy playing with someone at my back. But I think with this room done, guys, we're going to leave this episode here, and we're going to finish this other part of the room next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.